Okay, so the initiative started in September 2021 and actually on the 10th of September. So City of Mutare put out their rules and regs around the river and cultivation, streambank cultivation and cultivating from roads on the 2nd of September. And on reading that, it was incredibly clear what the rules are. No cultivation 10 meters from a road. Urban agriculture, that's another story, that's not our problem. But from the river, 30 meters from the high water mark is the legal point at which anyone can start disturbing the river. So then when you look at it, my husband came home and he said to me, have you been down Plantation Road and seen what they're doing? And I said, I'm not going down there, I don't want to see it, happens every year. And then I saw the city council thing and I just thought, this is nonsense. So I'm a great believer in ownership. You take ownership of what is yours, and the rivers are ours. They belong to all Zimbabweans. They flow all the way through. This river starts on this mountain here. It is pristine. You can drink it up there. Within 10 k's from here, it is a stinking, black, smelly mess. So we just started. I got hold of Mr. Friday Sohondo, who works with City of Mutare, and we started taping. We've never done it before. We came in with barrier tape and just bamboo sticks. We'd cut bamboo sticks, I guess about, I don't know, 1.20 meters high, and we just came in with those and we barrier taped everything. It had already been ready for cultivation, some of it. Some of it had been cultivated the year before. So we gave that a bash. We came in with barrier tape and signs. All of those City of Mutare signs. We've posted probably to date now about 700 signs, City of Mutare and our own. You know, initially the residents, lots of them were very pleased. Some of them were a little upset if it was their piece of land. Yeah. But if you think about it, the number of people who are cultivating on this river compared to our number of residents, it's a really small percentage.
It is.
So actually, getting the river back to where it should be and explaining to people that you might think that you're hungry, but one day when you're very, very thirsty and you'd like to drink from this water, you won't be able to. The river starts as some small streams. So Mutare has quite a few small streams that run into it, eventually become the Sukubva River, which becomes that stinking snake that flows eventually into the Udzi, which flows into the Savi, which flows down for all of those communities all the way along. Indeed. And then it flows into the Savi River and through Gonarazor National Park. So between all of our Zimbabweans and all of our wildlife, I mean, really, what are we doing? Plus all of the livestock on the way. So the livestock that are drinking from the Sukubva River, we've got photos of them drinking down there. I mean, it's horrendous. And people go into that water and it needs to be seen to be believed. So we're like, this is our 31st, it was going to be our 32nd week. So we are literally 6 months in this little project, September the 10th. So we're trying to get buy-in from the community. We've got good buy-in from local business. We've had really good support and we thank them hugely, just in the form of tools and gloves and all those kind of things. But we don't, we've had good support from other residents in helping hands. So every Tuesday we meet, we call it the Tuesday team. We meet on the river, we have helping hands, and we do anything from clearing aliens, picking up litter. We've planted 300 indigenous trees, but the trees have to be appropriate to the river. If you look behind you, these are gums. They're pretty old. They're not indigenous to the river, but they are in fact breeding trees for some really important birds. So we don't want to jeopardize these at this time. I know that gums are not good in waterways and that they're water expensive, but at the moment we're leaving those. But further down we've planted over 300 trees. So I think initially possibly the reaction maybe of the community when you don't know. So one resident came straight up to me in the beginning as we were busy and I was just walking towards the road, and he pulled up his flashy Merc next to the road and he said to me, "You're just fighting with these people." And I said, no, we're not fighting. It's environment. We're basically, what we want to do, we're here for the river. All Zimbabweans are here for the river. That's what our mission is. So you do worry about the community and you have to get community buy-in. It's essential. You have to get City of Mutare buy-in. You really do. You need them on sides, because if the residents choose not to listen to you and to continue to plant, you then need assistance. But you know what? We actually haven't had that. We moved in and we put our barrier tape in September. That's months ahead of anyone planting. So people would take it down, they'd knock it down, they'd put up our signs, we put it up again. Next week we put it up again. Next week we put it up again. So by the time came to plant, everybody really understood. And lots of people had thanked us, and we were a very clear presence. So we really haven't had that challenge. And it took a bit to get City of Mutare's buy-in, but we have their buy-in, and that's good. So we definitely, working with them. We need more support from them, but that's also I need to go and push for that actually.
Sure.